So I've been playing Bang on Balls Chronicles, and I wanted to release my first impressions because I've been having a lot of fun, but there are some caveats to that. One of the biggest issues of the game so far for what I've played is the camera. The camera can be your greatest enemy at times, to the point that it gets absolutely nauseating once it decides to go absolutely crazy. I'll actually put it on screen, so if you're not good with that, you might want to look away, but here it is. That is the camera. It does that quite often, and it takes away the fun from the more chaotic moments by making it aggravating because you don't know where you're getting hit from, you don't know where to go to get out of this predicament, and I couldn't imagine how it would feel if you ended up dying because of it. The game itself revolves around you being this ball person and fighting other ball people, whether it's dashing into them using items which are just weapons, or bouncing on top of them until they go pop. There's many ways that you can defeat your opponents. There's even environmental ways that you can send them flying, like there's a level that has catapults, and if there's a guy jumping around you, you can get him to follow you onto the catapult and you can jump down, hit the catapult, and watch him fly, and I've had a lot of fun in doing stuff like that. The game has a very addictive gameplay loop at first. You go around, you kill the enemies, and then you release people from cages, or you break down ships, or you spend the currency you gather in order to unlock new costumes and weapons. You fight bosses, mini bosses, and have a lot of fun while you do it. But if you don't enjoy the gameplay loop itself, it's probably going to seem tedious to you. I think it's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it, okay? I haven't had a single moment where I've been absolutely aggravated from it to the point I wanted to put it down, but I've played it long enough that I'm starting to feel the reasons on why somebody might find it boring, because there's not a lot of variety in the loop. You just keep doing the same things and completing objectives while you do it, and making your guy look completely out there with a mix match combination of whatever you want him to look like. Or her, it can be a her too. They've got eyelashes, okay? The first level is a Viking level, and it doesn't feel wasted. It feels like they actually went out of their way to craft a Viking level, and even though there's stuff within that level that isn't necessarily Viking related, all of it has the same theme, and you can see where they were coming from on why these items are here, or why these bosses are here, and why these are the objectives you're doing. They don't hold your hand either. There's a lot of stuff that isn't explained, a lot of things you gotta figure out on your own. Yes, you get a list of objectives, but how you go about accomplishing those objectives, what order you do it in, it is an open level design. What's important, what's not, it's something that you have to figure out on your own, and there's not many games that do that anymore, so it's actually really refreshing to see here. The game is just dumb fun, and when you play it with your friends, that's when it's even more fun. It's not a game that's only fun with your friends, but a game that is even more fun with your friends, and playing with your friends can literally make any game more fun, but you'll just have to see it. The chaos ensues, and the more people you got playing it, the more fun it's gonna be. So that's just my first impressions. Right now, I would recommend you actually buying the game because I've enjoyed basically every moment of it. Hopefully they can iron out those camera issues, because that is the biggest downfall so far. And there are some moments whenever you can see ways that they've tried to circumvent that, like some things you can see through if you're close enough to them, obstacles you can see through, kind of like what Scepteroid Voyager did, which I've already covered before, but it's still not enough. You have to be so close to like a wall to see through it, and what you're seeing through it isn't necessarily what the problem is anyway. The problem is whatever's got you backed into that corner where you're against the wall, and the camera will just do frickin' circles while you're trying to get out of it. I've tried to keep this as compact as I can, just get my thoughts out of the way, and for more news, reviews, and whatever we choose, stay tuned to Nerdsfeed. Have a great day. Thank you.